For gamers, nothing beats the thrill of finally taking down a tough boss after countless failed attempts. Whether it's insane attack patterns, brutal difficulty spikes, or just sheer unpredictability, some bosses go down in history for pushing players to their absolute limits. These aren't just fights, they're legendary battles that test patience, skill, and persistence. Let's dive into the top 10 toughest boss fights ever that you simply cannot miss. Number 10, Absolute Radiance from Hollow Knight. You finally did it! After countless deaths, you conquered the Radiance! Hollow Knight's true final boss. The credits roll, you breathe a sigh of relief. Then Godmaster laughs in your face. Team Cherry's brutal DLC didn't just raise the difficulty, it created Absolute Radiance. A fight so punishing, it makes the original Radiance look like a tutorial. This isn't simply a harder version, it's a complete reinvention of suffering. A 6-phase gauntlet that will test everything you've learned, and then break you anyway. Thankfully, your little knight should be well powered up when you face it. And since it's an enhanced version of a boss fought previously, you should know what to do even if doing it is a hassle. Fought across 6 phases, Absolute Radiance is the peak of what Hollow Knight can offer. Number 9, Man-Eater from Demon's Souls. Bringing in a second boss while fighting the first is a surefire way to spike the difficulty. Most bosses found in From Software games are going to be a challenge, and Man-Eater quickly takes the top spot for Demon's Souls. Not only does it come with the necessary power to do its studio proud, but it also fought on a relatively narrow bridge. Having less room to maneuver and attack in is a pain, but not as much as a second Man-Eater. After enough time has passed, or if the boss's health bar drops to 1/4 complete, it will summon a pal to help you, doubling your workload. Number 8, GNA from God of War Ragnarok. The Valkyrie Queen of 2018's God of War provided a taxing battle, to be sure, but Sony Santa Monica outdid themselves with GNA. As the final big post-game mission, Ragnarok goes out with a bang. If you can get through it, she naturally has the highest power level of any enemy at 9. So even if you drop the difficulty level, her hits will do significant damage. Most of her attacks are hard to predict, and if they connect, they can drain your health bar in a matter of a moment. That's not to mention 2 unblockable grabs, which are far more infuriating than any of her other attacks. Number 7, Ravenbeak from Metroid Dread. Like those that came before it, Metroid Dread upholds the high difficulty the series is known for, and Nintendo couldn't have included a better boss to make us feel actual dread than Ravenbeak. In 3 brutal phases, the Chozo Warrior demands swift reaction time unless you want your health quickly depleted to 0. Whether you're right next to him or on the other side of the arena, it doesn't matter. He can blast you apart just as quickly as rip you to shreds with his claws. His agility and strength are unmatched by anything Metroid gave us this century. He may be the toughest in the series in the ultra-hard Dread mode. Number 6, Dr. Kahl's Robot from Cuphead. While Chef Saltbaker of the DLC came close to matching it, there's no topping the frustration that comes from fighting Dr. Kahl's Robot. Cuphead mainly consists of boss fights, most of which can easily wallop the player. But this one tested our dedication to reaching the end. The first phase sees the robot utilizing a variety of projectiles while you blast apart the 3 pieces. But with each piece destroyed, more attacks are added. Phase 2 has homing bombs to look out for, while Phase 3 gives you more projectiles to dodge along with electrified walls. The whole ordeal is a literal bullet hell, and you won't have enough firepower to balance it. Number 5, Sans from Undertale. If you choose to go down the genocide route, meaning you've killed every single monster you can come across, instead of sparring them, Sans will be waiting for you. And honestly, you probably deserve his wrath. By far the most complex challenge Undertale has to offer by a mile is that the fight against Sans completely clashes with his good vibes persona. You'll approach the fight like many others, dodging attacks with your little heart, but most of these attacks are impossible to see coming and lightning fast. There is no making it through without a lot of trial and error, which means a lot of deaths at the hands of this dopey skeleton. Number 4, Orphan of Kos from Bloodborne. We're unsure what's more disturbing about this thing, its fleshy weapon or its tendency to shriek when it lunges at you. The Orphan of Kos serves as the final boss in the old Hunters DLC, and in typical From Software fashion, is an absolute monster to fight. Despite being much smaller than many other bosses in the game, it's just as oppressive with its deadly leaps, if not more so. If you're caught by one, say goodbye to a significant portion of your health. Thankfully, it doesn't transform into something more unsettling for its second phase. It just gets faster and more aggressive, which is saying quite a bit considering its first phase. Number 3, Absolute Virtue from Final Fantasy X.
Take that portal, take that orb to the right portal. Somebody get the present. Next is Eidos.
We'll admit this one should come with an asterisk. Found in one of the franchise's MMO installments, Absolute Virtue was designed by Square Enix to be unbeatable, at least by the studio's terms. This was due to an enormous health pool, a tendency to auto-heal each turn, and its use of the Benediction spell. A full heal that also cured status effects. The problem was the studio didn't reveal this, prompting teams of players to spend literal hours fighting it only for naught. Some could still do it, but Square Enix retaliated by removing any methods used to beat it from the game. Only after a wave of backlash was Absolute Virtue finally nerfed, making him challenging, but at least beatable. Number 2, Melania, Blade of Miquella from Elden Ring. In any other game, a boss declaring they've never known defeat would make us eager to give them a rude awakening. But in a From Software game, we knew we had a lot of deaths in our future. Melania quickly gained a well-earned reputation for being the holy grail of painfully hard boss fights in Elden Ring. Avoiding her is extremely hard due to her long sword and multi-hit flurry attack. Taking damage will stress you out more than usual, and doing so will heal her, even if you block her. Phase 2 refills almost her entire health bar while adding Scarlet Rot to her attacks. A status effect that deals damage over time. There's no shame in summoning some allies for this one. Number 1, Ishin, the Sword Saint from Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice. Unfortunately, you can't summon friends in Sekiro, so when it comes to the final boss, you'll just have to hope your skills are up to snuff. Placing anything other than a From Software boss at the top wouldn't feel right, and Ishin, the Sword Saint, certainly deserves it. You'll already be on edge, having fought Genichiro directly before this. Even if that wasn't the case, Ishin's 3 drawn-out phases will make you feel painfully outclassed. His sword slashes have surprising range and will catch you off guard, as will his AoE attacks. His patterns grow more randomly with each phase, making it hard to read what's coming next. It's an incredibly satisfying victory, but one that's definitely not earned quickly. That wraps up our list of the top 10 toughest boss fights ever. Did we miss any legendary battles that had you raging for days? Drop your most brutal boss fight in the comments below. We'd love to hear your war stories. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more epic gaming content, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep gaming and keep conquering those impossible bosses.